Hey everybody, I was downstairs tinkering around with the Lego City and came across this Blue Transit train, and it was a little low on batteries, and I used power functions for it, so I decided to replace them and thought this would be a good opportunity to show how I've added power functions to the public transport train. Okay, here's the original box to the Lego set. Public transport comes with a lot of fun things, a couple bus stations, a bus of course, a little shop, street sweeper, sports car, and my personal favorite, the little public transport train. Now the public transport train itself has 8 studs in the middle, and that's what you need to modify to add any means of locomotion to it. And if you're an adult fan like I am of Legos, you really like to have trains come out of the box with power functions or at least some track. I like the, I don't know, you had the Emerald Knight, for example, was just a train. There was no track, no power functions with it. It was just the train. And the same thing with the Mare's train, where it was just a train, no track, no form of, nothing to make it go with unless you bought it separately. So things like that are kind of annoying to me anyway. And but we find means of making it work anyway, and the public transport set is no exception. So I wanted to show off how to, or at least how I added power functions to it. Alright, so here in pieces is the midsection for the public transport train. And here is the shell that we're going to fit everything inside of. So all I've done is added length to it, 6 studs. And as you can see, I've added some more whites here at the top. Obviously the missing sticker is an indication that you've added on to it. And it's pretty basic. Add a lot of these 1x2 blacks, some long black straights down here. And that is going to be your shell. You're not adding any height to it. Okay. And from here, you're going to add your I/O receiver. So here is your receiver, and then here would be the other end of it. Okay, and that's all it really is. So we'll pop that in one end, like so, and then the other side. Okay. And then of course this wire will go to your power box. So we'll do the bottom first. I don't know what these Legos are called, but these are going to be your fenders, for lack of a better term. Good, one on each corner there. And then we can put in the other knobs. Now I don't know why. Usually this set comes with 4 of these. I must have broken it. Maybe that's why I have this gray one, but whatever. It is what it is. And we'll fit that in there. And all this is just kind of a filler to what you need it to be. There we go. Okay. Alright. So that's nice and snug. Can move the frequency. We're good to go. Keep the wire out of the way. Now the next part would be the actual motor. And before you put the motor in, you actually need a platform to adapt it. Because what's going to happen is your power box is going to have to sit on top of this inside the train. So what I've done here is I've taken this these ugly Legos that are off color, but it doesn't matter what color these are, they're out of sight. You don't see these. And I'll just put it in there. The receiver is going to sit right here. Sorry if you can see that or not, but it'll sit right here, so you don't want any Legos to obstruct that. And then the power box actually will sit something like that. I think actually like that inside the train. Okay. Alright. Of course the wire just has a little bit of room to come out there because it's going to come over the side here and connect to the receiver. So we'll connect the receiver first, if I can here. Okay, there we go. Now it's stuck in there. A lot of wires with power functions. Okay, and then that should fit right on in there. And there's the receiver. We're just going to put this right on in there. Now, if this were a 9-volt motor, this would actually, these clips right here would actually clip on the very edge. You'd only need to add 4 studs instead of 6, but because we're doing power functions, we're adding a total of 6 studs all the way across. And so the motor is exactly in the middle of your cart. Okay. Alright. So at the very top now we have a bunch of wires. So here's the wire to receiver, it's already plugged in. We're going to shove all these wires to the front here, and now we have some room for the power box. The power box just has some brand new batteries. Very excited. Pop this baby right on in there. Make sure all the wires are out of the way as much as possible. That'll fit right in there, nice and snug. Okay, good. Cool. And then we can attach that. Cool. Now, it actually, in theory, could run by itself. Let's go ahead and put the all the little pieces back together. You'll have a bunch of these 2x4 blue tiles. We'll connect to those corners. And then in the middle, you obviously need some room for the wheels to spin. So you don't want to put any of these white parts there. So what we'll just do is get a couple more and put a 2x4 and a 2x2 tile. Either end. Cool. Looks pretty good so far. Okay, then the roof. These are the pieces that I've added to it. Got these on Pick-a-Brick, I think, or if you have them in your bulk bricks, that's awesome. Okay, and then the very top are the actual real pieces to the set, except for this, I added that. And what I do with these is just simply plop it on there. Ta-da! There you go. Doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of black in here. I don't really like that, but hey, what are you going to do? So to turn it on, we'll just pop off the roof, push the button, easy access, put it right back on, and I'll put it on the track and we'll watch it go. Okay, here comes the test. The IR receiver's on this side. I've got my remote control here. I'm going to start turning the wheel and let's see if this makes it. A little fast. A lot of squeaking, but it works. Amazing what fresh batteries will do for you. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed that and learned something anyway, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.